What is up? What is up? What is up? What is up, folks? How y'all doing out there? Bob LaGrosso from OddsJam and from the Sports Nuts old man Bob with Last Minute Betting. We're powered by OddsJam, the premier odds comparison company for sports bettors worldwide. That's right. OddsJam is a worldwide company. And we're going to go through some sharp money plays, positive EV plays, talk a little sports, maybe put a parlay together, something along those lines, and make some money tonight. What do you say? All right. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget, like this show and subscribe on YouTube. I don't know what the heck what happened to my little YouTube like and subscribe thing. There it is. There it is. My old man's here, baby. Old man's here rocking and rolling again. Again, I'm rocking and rolling. Let's see here. Sharp Money link is below in the description of this video on YouTube. Sharp Money, you want to be a sharp? Follow the sharps, man. Be a sharp. What do you say? Be a sharp. Sharp Money is a great, great product, okay? And we're going to get into this right now. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Hang on, let me get my act together here. And let me go ahead and share my screen. Let's get right to it, maybe. What's up, Lucas? And I am ready to rock and roll. Here we go. All right, so, yesterday we had some plays. And if we can just review a little bit here. Not as good yesterday, although, what did we wind up with? Shabbat and Sengun lost. The Vucevic play, we kind of went 3-3 there, but the Villanova game won. Portland lost, but the Seton Hall play won. Remember what we're doing. When we've got all that liquidity and it's on a money line, we will sprinkle the money line and bet we'll take the points because it's a dog, right? Underdog, take the points. And we got a lot of people on here right now. A lot of people on here. Thank you for joining us. You know what? I'm going to check on him again. We'll check on him. All right. Anyway, lots of people here. Appreciate you joining me. Let's go to Sharp Money. All right. And let me go ahead and set up my main and alternate market. By the way, the cross market here is at 0, not negative. And now this Wizards play has been up and over 10, actually, I think over $12,000-$13,000 worth of liquidity earlier today. I'm going to be honest with you, folks, that this is a play, even though there's not a lot of liquidity right now, I would be on based upon earlier. Now let's look. I also have a negative cross market filter, which right now there is not anything 10,000 or above. But I can tell you right now that this Wizards play there are two ways that we're doing this. Once again, we will sprinkle on the money line. And we will go and we will take play. As you can see down here, you go down to sports, NBA league, and we will take The Wizards plus, looks like we can get plus 12 on Circa, and that would be a full unit play. So, little sprinkle on the money line. That's the sharp money play, and that leads us to taking the underdog as with the points. I mean, this is how you got to approach this product. We've been doing this for weeks. I mean, for weeks. And actually, I believe that we are up over 30 wins on this show, okay, from the Sharp Money page. And I think we have 9 losses, okay? Haven't really been keeping track as far as a record in that regard, but I'm telling you right now, great stuff, okay? The Sharp Money tool is great. I'm up 65 units with Sharp Money, okay? So this is a way that you can make money, and I'm talking making money, man, okay? Because you got to understand, you're not going to go out and play, 25 Sharp Money plays, okay? That's not how I do it. I do 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 at the most per day, okay? A lot of times when we are doing this show, it's an opportune time to look at the Sharp Money page because, in a few hours, we are going to be seeing the game start. Once again, back here, no 10,000. This Raptors play was up there earlier too. So I am going to add it, and we'll go spread on it. So once again, money line, and then we're going to go to the spread and take, well, we did have a +2. There it is. And we'll take +2 at a full unit. Not a hammer play, just because there's not a lot of liquidity out right now. I'm basing this on earlier liquidity in the broadcast. All right. We are live on Twitch. We are live on X. And we are live on YouTube. Live chat is available. Live chat is available. Oh, Tristan, giving Mike crap. So, few Sharp Money plays. We'll continue to monitor that, all right? In the meantime, I am going to give you one big suggestion, okay? And that is, if you've got the Platinum plan, make sure that your screen is pulled up in another window so you can check anything that might be going on, okay? Whether it is progressive games like what we have here. Why is this so important? I'll tell you why. Because whether you're betting live EV, whether you're betting live arbitrage, whether you're betting live middles, stoppages in games are extremely important. Now, in college basketball, we don't have quarters like we do in, NBA and WNBA and EuroLeague and women's college basketball. We only have halves. There are some TV timeouts, and you will find some stoppages in the games. They don't last as long as into quarters and halftimes. Halftimes are huge. So right now, all of these games, 15, 16, 14 minutes until a stoppage at halftime, which is when the lines freeze. And if there's an EV play or if there's an ARB, if you got both sides of that ARB freezing, I've had one last 13 minutes in the NBA. So I'm telling you, folks, do not be afraid here. Go after it. It is extremely, extremely important. All right. Let's go to the EV page here real quick. And let me just do one thing. Instead of having my little face in the background there, we're just going to take a look at this EV page right now. All right? Let's do that. Oh, sorry about that. Let's get back to it. All right, let's go to the EV page. And here's what I got set up. All right. Main and alternate markets with a maximum market width of 25. Okay. Now, the custom date range is wrong. I'm on today's date. All right. So I got 173 plays out here. Let me tell you what I look for. I look for a probability of 48% and above, but I'm going to look for the 50s first. Okay. And then I'm also looking at multiple plays within the same game, like multiple totals where you can do a ladder play. Kansas State and UCF, Kansas State on the money line. That has got to be a play that we hit on EV tonight. Let's just go ahead and hit it. We're in pre-match right now. Going to go to live in just a second. But we're in pre-match right now. Just want to check and see if I've got any comments here. Okay, Tristan, just keep on talking. All right. All right. We got plenty of people out here today, so let's just keep on going and rocking and rolling. All right. I just want to go to live now to see if we got anything going on. Now, look at that. We're in a stoppage. Now, what does that stoppage mean? That means right now we're in a TV timeout, okay? And you know what? These stoppages can be huge, huge. That's where these lines are going to freeze. Now, this is all on Fanatics, and as you can see, this says site. When you click on it, it does not go into your bet slip. You've got to log in and what have you. If it says bet, it goes to your right here bet slip. And if you log in, let's see if it'll log me in here. Go ahead. It's got to send me a text. You know how this stuff works. 444168. And verify. And we are now in DraftKings. Now it's wanting me to download a plugin. And I don't know why it's doing that because I've never had to do that before. Let's start automatically. Try again. Pain in the ass. Bottom line is that it will put it in your bet slip. Here's BetMGM, for instance.